Everyday objects such as my phone and my car can be used to represent so much more. In many ways, they can be used to symbolize the main factors that make up me. Other things such as my hair can also be used to show my morals and my personal beliefs. I'm going to talk about how these three objects are very important to me. My name is Michaela, and this is my introduction speech. Cell phones are convenient. They're really easy to make calls, even when you're on the go. It makes it convenient to get a hold of family and friends who are far away. I like to use that to represent how I like to be there for all of my friends. I try to make it very easy for my friends to get a hold of me or to speak to me. If they have a problem, I like to be there to help. And the same goes as for family. When a family's in need, I always try to ask to see what I could do to make the situation better. When a phone is not on vibrate, it can be very loud. I like to use that to describe how my personality is. I'm quiet when it's time to get business done, but when it's time to have fun, I'm not afraid to get loud and be myself. At parties, I like to dance, I like to have fun, I like to express myself. I won't stand up against the wall in a party. I'm gonna have fun. You can customize your phone however you like, whether it's with your case, your screen, your background, however you like, you can customize it because it's your phone. I like to use that to symbolize how I feel about everybody. You don't have to be like the next person. You can be your own self, whether it's how you wear your hair one day, how you dress another day, how you believe in things versus how your friends believe in things. You don't have to be exactly like the next person in order to be friends with them. Phones wear hard cases, otherwise they will crack. I like to use that to show how I'm very guarded in my life. I don't like to open up to many people, but the people that I do open up to, they're also part of my support system, which is my case. Even though phones wear cases, they can still crack depending on how hard they fall. And although I like to consider myself a little guarded, I still have a very sensitive side to me. Opening up to people is not always the easiest thing to do, but when you do, it makes you kind of vulnerable. At least that's what my beliefs are. A car. A car can represent a lot of things for me. For one, you use it to go wherever you want to go, and it needs gas to keep moving. For me, the gas that keeps me moving would be my family and my friends, the support that they give me. I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for the people I hold dearest to my heart. I've gone through a lot in my life, and because of the family members that I have now, I was able to move past a lot of traumatic experiences. I have been in places where, it wasn't the best environment for a kid to grow up. But with the help of my nana and the help of my great-grandmother, they helped me bring to a better environment where I could strive. They were my neighbors. As far as my friends, they're always there for me to talk to, even when it's harder to sometimes talk to adults. They were always there for me. Cars are also very expensive, especially when they have things that damage the car, such as, if you get in a car accident, you might have a dent in the car. You can always go get the car fixed, but it's never going to be the same. I like to look at those as things that give a car character or give it their special traits. The same thing goes with me. I feel like my life experiences and how I look at certain things are the things that build my character. The things that were meant to knock me down, such as some things that I went through in my childhood, instead they just gave me character and helped me be who I am. And I'm the car that's still moving, even with the dent inside of the door. Nobody's perfect, but you'll get better. My hair. Now, my hair isn't something that I bought in the store. It's not something that, most people have. It's my own hair. It's different of how I customize it. I have locks in my hair. My locks are very thin. My locks can symbolize my spiritual beliefs because the history kind of behind locks were that you're supposed to lock out all the negative things in your life to help you move forward. which is why you're not supposed to actually let a lot of people touch your locks, because they're locking a part of you in it. That's just a spiritual theory. But I like to live by that in my life. You only let certain people in, and the ones that you do let in are the people that you hold dearest to your heart. Additionally, I do like to try to block out a lot of the negative things, because you can't let them stop you from growing. You can only accept your situation and decide whether you're going to mope around or make it better. And that's something that it took me a while to learn, but that's something I like to live my life by. Also, locks are very fragile. What you're doing is you're essentially putting knots in your hair, per strand of hair. So they're very fragile. If you cut excess strands of hair off your lock, or if you cut the very tips of your locks can start to weaken. For me, I would be the whole lock. My family and my friends would be the strands of hair. I need those strands of hair in order to be strong. Without the strands of hair I wouldn't be able to go through everyday experiences. For example, my family, such as my grandmother and my nana, they give me wonderful advice on the everyday things that I wouldn't know anything about because I haven't experienced it. While them, on their hand, they've probably experienced way more than I can imagine. So their advice is very valuable to me. And with my friends, I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to be there when you can't always go to your family, but sometimes it's just not the easiest thing to do. So I need those strands of hair, because otherwise I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. In conclusion, all three things, my hair, my car, and my cell phone, they're things that are a part of everyday life, but they're also things that can be used to symbolize the main things that I believe in, the main things I like to live my life by, and the main things that make up me, whether it's my struggles or just my morals. This is my essay.
Yay!
And I did have my great-grandma, my nana, Farah, and Nigel. All 4 people.